Today on Arab Anthropology, we explore the life and revolutionary thought of 20th century Egyptian theologian Ali Abdel Raziq. Born into a wealthy Egyptian family in 1888, Abdel Raziq graduated from the prestigious Al-Azhar University in Cairo, receiving his alim, the title making him an Islamic scholar, in 1911 before leaving for England in 1912 in order to continue his studies in political science and economics at Oxford. But the outbreak of World War I forced him to cut short his studies, and in 1915, Abdel Raziq moved back to Egypt and became a judge at the Islamic Tribunal in Mansoura. In 1925, Abdel Raziq published a revolutionary book, Islam and the Foundations of Governance. In this work, Abdel Raziq questions the caliphate as an institution by criticizing the principle of consensus, ijma, an Arabic term referring to the consensus or agreement of the Islamic community on a point of Islamic law. Abdel Raziq explains in his book that ijma is an impossible utopia in the modern era, and that the caliphate is a human construction instrumentalized by politicians so that they could use religion as a shield protecting their thrones against the attacks of rebels. Actually, he writes, Islam doesn't justify the caliphate, nor any sort of Islamic state, which has never existed. Not even in the early days of the Muslim community. The Prophet was a spiritual guide and not a worldly king. Therefore, no religious principle forbids the Muslims to build a state on the base of modern political principles, such as the separation of powers. Islam and the Foundations of Governance marks a dramatic departure from the traditional conception of power in Islamic lands. This novelty, and his open call to draw inspiration from the Western system of government, caused Abdel Raziq to be stripped of his academic degree by Al-Azhar University and kicked out of the ulema, though he was later reinstated in the 1940s. Thank you for joining us. For more stories of cultural intersection and transformation, stay tuned to Arab Anthropology. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.